Well, good morning. I am so sorry that I have been MIA for 19 days. Well, today will be 19 days. Um, so I have done fairly well the last few weeks, and I have some videos and pictures of meals that I'll share with you over the last few weeks. It was not my intention to end up almost 3 weeks without a video, but here we are. Anyway, my sure's perfect, be real, not perfect. um, but the journey continues. My diet bet closed Monday, and I won that. I was down 16 and a half pounds in 4 weeks. If you've been following along, you'll know that I had put on a little bit of that weight during, after being out of town on a working vacation. So some of it was old weight, but I have made it to new numbers, and I am currently less than a pound from being down 50 pounds since January. So I'm super stoked about that. Just a brief overview before you get to see some of the videos and food that I've recorded and taken over the last few weeks. So I was pretty good about staying 10 whole carbs or less. I had one cheat day. I'm looking at my calendar, so y'all, looks like June 5th was my cheat day. And I think I had 50 carbs that day, and you'll see that food in the pictures. I had a small order of teriyaki chicken from Panda Express, and that was 13 carbs. And then I had a keto berry smoothie from Smoothie King, and that, I believe I have 20 ounces, and so I think that's like 29 carbs. It was under 30. Anyway, so I ended up having close to 50 that day. Then I had a little goof up, not this past week, but the week before, and I had ordered those nutrition teas. I currently have one. And my girlfriend that runs the shop was running a deal, and so I got whole calf instead, the whole lift offs instead of one, like half, which is what I normally get. And for some reason, I thought the lift offs were only 2 carbs a piece, and so when I put it into Carb Manager, it's 4 carbs a piece. So there was probably 3 days there if I had hit my 10 carbs that I ended up actually getting 12, but considering I caught it fairly, like I said, it only happened 3 days, and I'm happy with my progress. So hopefully we'll be successful next month. I'm going to kind of chill and try to I'd love to drop more, but I'm going to take till after the 4th. After the 4th, I'll recommit and make sure my diet's in focus. The last week or so, I've missed a few of my 10K days. I put my SI joint out on my right side. I had to put back in, and then I was hanging something and decided to step up in a chair. Guess I'm too old to do that because I put it back out, so I'm going back to a chiropractor today. But I think I got my 10,000 steps yesterday. So I've been getting them. I just haven't been pushing to get them because, I've messed that up. So I definitely going to keep my nutrition on track, and maybe I should just go down to like a weekly update, just because this can be like a journal of types for me to continue losing weight. As I hit 50 pounds, I have 122 more to my goal. So we're going to be at this in a minute. Anyway, thank you for following along, and enjoy the rest of the footage. Bye. Yeah, it is Tuesday, June 3rd, and yes, I am walking, and it is dark, in a fairly well lit area. I was going to tell you a little bit about my Tuesday. I got up, popped into work at 6:30. I had a peach ghost, 2 carbs, and I had a salami and what is it called? Pepper jack cheese, Casey's like sandwich thing. I'm not sure what the name of those are. I've showed it on here before. And that was a carb. So 3 carbs for my breakfast. And then I had roughly 8 ounces of ground beef at lunch. I was trying to make some smash burgers, as inspired by one of the recent carnivore couple videos with the cream cheese and Parmesan on it. So I did that mixture. I put 2 tablespoons of that mixture on. So I'm gonna call it a carb, because it says it's less than a carb per tablespoon. So surely 2 is a carb. And I haven't ate again, but I think I'm gonna have the same thing for dinner. And yeah, I'm gonna eat it even if it's 11 o'clock at night. So if I do that, I will finish today at, oh, and I had a Coke Zero carbs. I drank water today. Gotta be proud. Straight water. So my thought for Tuesday while I'm walking at almost 11 o'clock at night trying to finish my 10,000 steps is to show up for yourself. No one else can do it for you. Today I'm 17 weeks in to my lifestyle change. Part of me wanted to say current, but we're claiming it. I'm out here walking at almost 12 o'clock, remember? So I just encourage you to show up for yourself. No one else can do it for you. So maybe it's walking late at night or cutting the sheet meal. I don't know what it looks like for you. This is what it looks like for me. No one else can do it for you. Show up for you. Have a good one. I'll holler at you later. Well, hey y'all. I believe it is day 17 of the vlog. And
hello,
when you get this,
it's me, Fauna, again.
When you get this, it will be compiled in like a week's plus of
I missed your
videos.
Grandma.
It's not for grandma. It's my daily vlog for my food. So I am going to put it up because you'll see this. Anyway.
I ate some tacos like a mom.
Been stupid busy.
I ate some tacos like a mom.
But you had Doritos.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So I got up this morning.
Hello, hi.
I had a nutrition tea. So I need to look up the exact measurements, but I'm pretty sure the liftoffs are for the Herbalife base teas are 2 carbs a piece. I only had half. We'll just call it 2 to be safe. So I had that. And then I had the Gary's thinly sliced steak for breakfast. I had 1.5 of those, so that's a carb. I think we'll call it 2. There was half a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter per serving. The seasoning packet that goes with it, half of that. And 1 slice of Colby Jack cheese, because that's all I had left. I definitely prefer 2. Anyway, that was breakfast on Thursday, June 5th. Anyway, so I had that. I had dinner. I was definitely having hunger pains. before I had dinner. But it was like so close to dinner I didn't want to eat and then not eat with my family. Yeah, just preference. That's one thing I've noticed in the last month since I have been, well, not quite a month, but close to it. Since I started blogging, is that my hunger going down to the 10, just whole carbs. My stomach's went from like growling and like rumbling to like I have real hunger pains. So who knew? I've never had that happen before. And that's the only thing different I've done. Anyway, so I had a Ghost orange energy drink until I live off caffeine. I mentioned it was busy. Anyway, it's only 300 milligrams of caffeine today. It's a better day for me. I've been doing 200, but it was much better than it has been. Anyway, had that, so it brings my total carb up to 4. Really 3.5 carbs to be precise. And then for dinner, I had a taco salad. So I had half a serving of shredded lettuce, which is another 1.5 carbs, total carbs. I had it with, she wants me out of her way. I had it with 6 ounces of ground beef, 73.27. She loves doing that. 73.27, so 0 carbs there. Dano's taco seasoning, 0 carbs there. I had 2 pieces of pepper jack cheese, 0 carbs in that. I had 1 serving of Ortega mild sauce. That was 1 carb. And I had, oh my goodness, an equal amount. It's technically 3 servings of the Frank's Red Hots to kind of like spread the sauce, but kill the, lower the carbs. Hurry up, Vonna. Hurry up. Anyway, that's 0 carbs. And then I had the little cup of Market Side guacamole, and those are 3 carbs. So 3, 4, 5.5, 6, 7.5, 8, 9. So 9 carbs today. I've been working on a water with a raspberry lemonade packet. I've had the energy drink, and I've had the nutrition tea. And so, yeah, good. So I'm under my 10 carbs. I will probably finish the rest of that water. Hopefully get another water bottle going. You'll see nutrition teas in my vlog for like the next week because my girlfriend is going on vacation. She had a sale on them. So I was like, I'm just going to kind of see if doing that instead of my normal caffeine makes any difference in how I feel or weight loss or whatever. Because, not aspartame, it's different sweetener and stuff like that. I don't know that I will not do that soda. Because another thing I'm having tonight is I found some zero ginger ale and it sounds fire. So that will be on my agenda for my evening, but I'm done eating for the day. I'm sure I'm under my goals for like protein and fat, but I'm happy with 9 carbs and I ate a meal with my family. Yeah, we gotta hurry up walking over here so we can cross the street while it's still semi-light. Anyway, that's how they, like I said, I think it's a magnolia tree. Maybe we'll show them here in just a second when I can actually see it. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see it very well. Anyway, they're really pretty for like 5 minutes. Anyway, that's how it's going. Sorry for not being around. I know I gave you a video, I think 2 days ago, where I was essentially pep talking myself through my walk to get my 10,000 steps in. And it's kind of my mantra today. It's only been 2 days past that, but you gotta show up for yourself. Keep showing up for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. So I am seeing a lot of progress. I am down 45, I think it's 45.1, but we'll just call it 45 pounds, and a little over 17 weeks, 2 days. So I'm very excited about that. I have not been this size since in between pregnancies with my kids who are now 14, soon to be 13, and soon to be 12. Like we're all in the birthday season. So I've not hit my lowest in between them. You'll know numbers by the time I hit that. But very excited. I'm very excited. I'm happy about that. I think the reason I just feel like crap is because I'm not getting enough rest. And probably, I could just drink water and rough it for a few days and I would adjust. And maybe I'd get the full perks of being ketovore. But I'm still not there yet. Maybe I'll give it a try in the fall. That thing. So I hope you're reaching your goals. I will try to have this out to you by Saturday, June 6th. Yeah, it's that kind of week. But life is crazy. Busy day tomorrow. Still getting the steps in. Sweating. I've ate. I stayed under my carbs, and you can do it too if that's your goal. So have a good night.